Now we have seen how the new Sansad has been celebrated, and today is ahead of the special session of Parliament that convenes tomorrow. Tricolour hosting ceremony will be held at the new Parliament House this morning. The ceremony is expected to be held around 9:30 a.m. with the flag hoisting to be done by Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankhar. Well, the Congress President, however, Mallikarjun Kharge, expressed his inability to attend the event, citing late invite as the reason. In a letter to Rajya Sabha General Secretary, Kharge said it was disappointing that the invite was sent to him quite late. He said it will not be feasible for him to attend the event as he is in Hyderabad, where meetings of the newly constituted Congress Working Committee are being held. Meanwhile, stage appears to be set for a showdown in Parliament tomorrow. The government has convened an all-party meeting today and focus is back on the agenda of the special session. Congress has sought discussion on the 9 issues listed by former Congress President Sonia Gandhi in her letter to the Prime Minister, saying it will participate in the session if those issues are discussed.
Srimati Sonia Gandhi has written a letter to the Prime Minister itemizing 9 items which should be discussed in the special session. We have not got a reply so far. If any of those 9 issues are included, we'll be happy and we will certainly participate in the debate and contribute to a parliamentary discussion.
सरकार की ये अहंकारी नीति है कि वो देश को 1-2 दिन पहले बताएंगे कि विशेष एजेंडा क्या है। देश के लोगों को अंधकार में रख रहे हैं। विपक्ष की तो छोड़िए, देश के लोगों के साथ आज जो वो खिलवाड़ कर रहे हैं, बहुत आपत्तिजनक है।
What are all the agendas as it is? We should find out what is the agenda. Then only we can react. Meanwhile, how can we react?
Well, the centre has maintained that agenda is revealed just before the session and asked what is the Congress so afraid of.
ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग 17th को है। 17th को शाम 4:30 बजे हमने ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग बुलाया है। उसमें गवर्नमेंट आइटम क्या है हम बताने वाला है। इसमें इतना डरने के क्या है, इतना डर के क्यों आप भाग रहे हैं, इतना आप शोर मचा रहे हैं, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है।
Well, as politics rages over the special Sansad session, this remains to be seen what's the agenda that the centre will put forward, as today is the all-party meeting that has to be convened by the centre, where the opposition is demanding that the 9 issues that were raised by former Congress President Sonia Gandhi had to be discussed. Then only the opposition will come on the floor to discuss other discussions presented by the centre. Well, for more on this, we have Pragya on the phone line. Pragya, we have seen how the opposition is demanding that reveal the agenda. But what is the agenda actually about, if you have any info?
So basically, the agenda that has been put out by the government and also by the Parliament Affairs Ministry is that there will be discussion on 75 years of Constitution and Parliament journey. Everyone will be participating in that, and there are several bills like Press and Information Bill, and there is also one of the most controversial bill is of Central Election Commissioner and other election commissioners appointment bill. Basically, Congress and other opposition parties are saying that this is undermining the position of PECs and ECs, and they will not be approving or participating in that bill. In fact, they said that they will reject one nation, one poll plan as well. This is the plan that has been put out by the sources. In fact, as the discussion has already been started and government has already created a panel for, in fact, to see how feasible is one nation, one poll plan. Government is very serious about that, and that is why former President Ramnath Kovind is leading that panel. So Congress is also against it. It says, in fact, the all opposition parties says that they reject one nation, one election, and they also called it an assault on Constitution. So basically, this is going to be a very stormy special session indeed, irrespective of how the government wants it to go. There will be, however, the government wanted it to be focused on the parliamentary journey of 75 years, what we achieved, where we stand, where we started from, basically culminating the 75 years of Amrit Kal that government was celebrating just last year. So overall, there are 3-4 bills. 2 will be introduced and 2 will be passed. But however, there could be a surprise element as well, is what opposition is also thinking, and they would want to be prepared. However, today is also all-party meeting of the floor leaders that has been called by Lok Sabha Speaker, and it is in this meeting that we would be knowing the agenda for the session. If there could be a surprise element, it will be discussed in that. All the opposition.
Right, प्रज्ञा, जैसे कि देखा जा रहा है कि ऑपोजिशन कह रहा है कि हम तभी फ्लोर पर आएंगे जब हमें एजेंडा पता होगा, लेकिन उससे पहले आज जब नए संसद में वाइस प्रेसिडेंट तिरंगा अनफर्ल करेंगे, उस इतने छोटे से इवेंट में ही अगर कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट ने ये बोल दिया कि भाई लेट इनवाइट आया, हम नहीं आ पाएंगे, व्हाट डज दिस शो अबाउट द ऑपोजिशन स्टैंड कि हमें एजेंडा बताइए तभी हम आएंगे, लेकिन आज जब एक पहले इवेंट है उससे पहले जहां पर सबका होना, as the vice president said that it is important for all the party leaders to attend it, what does this shows about the opposition?
I think the opposition is hardening its stance on how to participate in the functions that have been called by the government or by the Lok Sabha Speaker or by the chair of Rajya Sabha. This is a constitutional function, is what Vice President has said. And they have said that, when it comes to Parliament, it is of all party and not just one party or the government. So everyone must participate in that. Before that, we also saw how opposition boycotted. In fact, Congress boycotted this inauguration of the new Parliament building. Then there was another boycott by Mallikarjun Kharge on 15th of August when he didn't arrive for that event. Then again, they have their own meeting in Hyderabad. Many of them would be giving it a miss. So all these things are, government is also taking note of that, and basically the leaders are saying that, history is written when these events are taking place. And if they are hardening their stance, that will go against them. However, the opposition is adamant. They are saying that the government is undermining all the institutions, and therefore they do not want to be part of that. But, given the fact that there is a special session, and on 19th of September, many of them, all of them in fact, would be entering the new Parliament building. The session is scheduled in the new Parliament building. Let's see how that goes. The first day in the first new Parliament building, it's a remarkable historical day, because also we would be entering from the colonial building to our new aspirational Bharat building. So this is how government is projecting it. But if opposition wants to boycott that also shows, on them. Government is also saying that they can always take up on issues that they want to discuss, and through discussion they can put their stance and their perspective to the people of the nation, but they are not doing that. So it is always, as a party, in fact, BJP is quite okay, showing what opposition stands for. But then it is also incumbent on opposition to participate in parliamentary meetings and, to take on government if they have any kind of opposition on them. So it will all be revealed on, the day when the session begins, the special session. Today is a very important day.
Right, Pragya, well, all eyes remains on the all-party meet that is scheduled later in the day, where the centre will reveal what's the agenda behind the special session or not. That remains to be seen. Well,